That one's going into its results at the high point of the day. Let's see what they deliver in terms of the top line as well as on the margin front. Maybe some kind of, someone sniffing some good news, maybe the very fact that the stock goes home at the high point of the day. But it was a disappointing trading session today. The Nifty goes home with a cut of around 240 points. The Nifty Bank is down close to around 450 points. The breadth of the market, it was in favor of the number of stocks that were declining, but not too bad. You had two stocks that were declining for one stock that was advancing, but select themes did well. We pointed that out earlier. HAL goes home with gains. Vedanta was up and about in trade. Hindustan Zinc. Remember, on Hindustan Zinc and Vedanta, we had told you that if silver is going to be strong, there's only one way of playing it, and that's both those two counters. Besides that, you had Sona BLW. The hopes that Mr. Musk is going to come out here and set up shop. So that one, in fact, goes home with gains of close to around 5%. Crystal Services, we had the management joining us earlier today. They were talking about a 30% growth on the top line. They're talking about margins holding steady, and the debt has come down to around 140 crores. That stock goes home with a gain of around 20%. Intero Healthcare Solutions initiating coverage out there. Positive brokerage note sends the stock higher. Purvankara stock was locked up close to around 10%. Newland Lab is as well another rub off on a good brokerage note that came in there. What didn't do too well? Well, Indiglobe Aviation came in for selling, ended at the low point of the day. Lotus Laboratories, the street is sensing that maybe in fact they come out with some kind of an order announcement. It's not yet come. The stock goes on with a cut of around 3.5%. And Page Industries as well gets a cut of around 4.5%. Survey.
Well, red looking screen and an end, which is practically at the lows of the session, despite global markets actually doing really well. European markets right now are up between 0.5% to 1%, depending on which one you're looking at. But for India, this has been a bleak session. The large cap screen was absolutely wiped out. It wasn't one sector or two sectors that were declining. It was across the board. Banks, of course, led the fall. You have a lot of consumer names moving down. ITC, HUL, Titan, Asian Paints. A lot of consumer was lower. L&T was down on the Kotak note, as Vivek just explained. Actually, hardly any green ticks. TCS, of course, managed a positive close ahead of its numbers. But overall, a bit of a break on what was a roaring rally. Let's see, I think we'll await more clarity. This whole tax issue, whether it's here to stay or whether there'll be some weekend developments that clarify that old investments are not being touched. I think that's something that's definitely playing on the market's mind. But for now, it's 22,500 thereabouts once again on the Nifty. All right, we'll take a break on that note. Back with more in just a bit.
Thank you for watching CNBC TV18. For all our top stories and news updates, follow us on our social media platforms.